Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News, baby dolls. The world has been taken by a storm of Roaring Kitty. This is the man, Keith Gill. Roaring Kitty was the short squeeze guy from GME stock back in 2021. So here it is popping up right now, friends. They had to literally pause it 9 times for trading. You know, in crypto, man, we don't have any pauses. Like, okay, you're down 99%. You're done always, or you're up 9,000%. Sweet. Enjoy, okay? It's amazing to see this happening, friends. You know, it's been funny. You've been watching my videos and you have been seeing me speak about these meme coins, and I've been starting to use this language recently in the past month about a meme coin renaissance. I've been telling you my prophecies, right? Everybody's going to have a meme coin. I've already made the videos out here for you, friends. You just get this. It takes time for you to absorb this. Everyone's going to have a meme coin. And I'm just, you know, looking for the future about how does it look like? Because we have the technology part of crypto. We have the meme coin part of crypto, which is community and culture casinos. Obviously, you and I, if you had to pick, if there's a meme coin for 50 million market cap and there's a technology like a layer 2 Arbitrum or Igon layer and they were 50 million market cap, you'd pick the technology all day. The problem is they never release the coins early of the tech part. They basically grift us. They don't release it at 50 million market cap. Instead, what they do is they release it at 5 billion, at 10 billion. Day one. You're like, wait a minute, man. You're starting at 10 billion fully diluted valuation? Yes, friends. And you know, it's funny. I know it's just funny. Everyone in the PulseChain community, they know that Richard Hart's talking point, market cap doesn't matter. I just want you guys to know, running parallel to that, the VC insider grifters, they try to tell community members and everybody who participates, they say, no, fully diluted valuation is just a meme. It's just a meme. It doesn't matter. They're basically what they're trying to tell you, friends, is no, market cap doesn't matter because this inflation part, we're going to distribute it over long term. It's all a bunch of bullocks, friends. Look, the market is smarter with this. It figures stuff out like this out. If you can find out the true amount of coins circulating, it's very, very hard to break it. Think about it. If there was something that is outside of expectations, shouldn't have appeared now in the CoinGecko ranking. Shouldn't you see something where you're looking at these coins, you're like, wait a minute, how are you like 400 billion market cap? How come, right? You haven't seen anything like this, right? Now, some people might say, oh, it's rigged, it's rigged. But have you seen a community that should be here that isn't? But look, here's the thing, right? You might say, well, what about PulseChain? Yeah, okay, but PulseChain is now, friends, we are 2.7 billion. PLS itself is like next to Casper. It's not outside of the ordinary, outside of the expectations. And by the way, that is if you remove the origin address coins, okay? So you're going to see all of these. Now, friends, I'm going to start with the Bitcoin price as well before we go into Mr. Roaring Kitty. And the Bitcoin price is 63,000 American dollars. All right, friends, I saw a post from Uncle Bobby. Either this is the cycle low or the cycle low is coming real soon. And he would actually love it to trade at 50 before we go up. So he wants to go all in. So we don't know if that's going to happen. It seems like everything seems to be moving along. It's kind of crazy, man. Friends, literally just 12 hours ago, Roaring Kitty comes back from a 2-year hibernation and he just makes a post, right? And he just makes a post and everyone just goes nuts. They start buying GME. He's also got a video coming out about like how to hunt for deep value stuff in stocks. Friends. Okay. We appreciate it. We love everyone. We're going to play some nice pump music. You don't need to go to the stock market. All right. You don't need to go there at all. All right. I already saw people making the same mistake. Friends, trust me, when I was trading bonds, friends, I'm spreading Australia and US bonds, different parts of the yield curve. What, you think I wouldn't get bored every like 9 months? I'm like, you know what I need to do? I need to go trade the European bonds. And every time I would do that, what would happen? I would literally do my ass and I would get bitch slapped hard. Oh, what about the sterling, the British bonds? Friends, every time I try something new, you just get destroyed, okay? Stick to what you know, all right? Every time you start to move, what ends up happening is you move from the low volatility stuff to the other stuff and you lose the conviction in that. You can't split your attention both ways. You are in the right place here. And I really do mean that, okay? So this is the Bitcoin price chart. Of course, the Ethereum price chart is really, really, really poopy, friends. Look at this. It's still pinging down. Now, friends, this is the funny part. There's meant to be a decision really, really soon on the Ethereum ETF. Now, funny, I reckon there's insiders who know that it's getting rejected. Like, this will be funny. And then as soon as it gets done, okay, they can start to get in. That's pretty much, that's how the market works, man. You can just tell there's insider trading everywhere. Like, unless, I mean, are they really going to give us a surprise acceptance? I saw Ivan on Tech. He showed some post for some guy. They're just like, oh, they have to give it the surprise thing. No, bro, that's logic. We know the game is rigged. We know the game is rigged. We know they need time to do this. They're looking at the Bitcoin ETF. Oh, it's successful. Okay, we got to get even more Ethereum to dump on retail. Yeah, they don't have the time to get all the Ethereum out unless they could get corrupt chairman Gary Gensler, the semen demon, to stall it, maybe create these low prices as well and do that, friends. Everything's rigged. Of course, we know it's rigged, but it's beautiful that we still can play the cycle and win. Now, baby dolls, I have to make a quick mention, a reminder as well. Recently, I made a lottery ticket video on Bro, which is BitBoy's Token, Bromance, on PulseChain. My recent lottery ticket, right? The inflation in it might require us to DCA buy over the next 5 months. Do not FOMO. It will take time. So obviously, after I did my video, friends, had a tiny bit of a pop. So it's not done. People tell me, oh, wow, it's popping. Like, dude, look, what you call this little pop. Okay, so just be careful, man. Please do not FOMO buy anything. Okay, if you look at this, oh, wow. But friends, this is nothing. Okay, this is nothing. I want to show you just like a 3-day chart. That's absolutely nothing, right? Now, here's the thing. If you buy and stake BBC, which is the incentive token equivalent on 9-inch, if you buy and stake that, you receive Bro. So that's part of the deal, right? And 25% of all the Bro supply is handed out. But it's run for a month so far. It's got another 5 months to go. So that's why, friends, I knew this. I'm like, hey, getting a little bit. That's it. Getting a tiny bit. And I told you, man, DCA every like 3 days to 3 weeks. You know, once a month. You don't know where it's going to go. Now, another thing, all right, some people will say to me, why don't you just wait until all the inflation's done? So, friends, now this is where some like experience comes in, all right? I know, 1, it's a bull market, right? 2, it's BitBoy, okay? Benny Boo, Ben Armstrong, otherwise known as Boy of Bit, like this thing's at 5 million market cap now, and what I'm covering is like 3, 4, 5. I'm like, man, like a guy of that many people can, like, how much lower do you think it can go? 2 million, 1 million? Like we're going to numbers of like just unknown meme coins, unknown people. Do you know what I mean? Like unknown relative to the rest of the market. So that's why I look, you never ever rush into anything, friends. But I'm happy to DCA. Just take your time. That's it. Take your time. That's all I'll say on that. Pretty much. That's the game, okay? You know this thing, okay, maybe not, doesn't go up today or tomorrow. Maybe it'll take 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Leave it in the background. We got some skin in the game. Now we watch it. Yeah, that's the funny part. If it drops another 50%, sweet. Throw in a bit more. A week later, maybe it goes sideways, throw in a bit more. That's pretty much how I'm playing it. You don't have to do that. Not financial advice. I am a man with the summoning spirit of Roaring Kitty on the internet after all. In other juicy, sexy news, friends, official Landwolf walks up to a $16 million market cap, even trading as high as 18 million. Target is still 1 billion for the whole cycle. This is absolutely crazy, isn't it, friends? Because Landwolf, all right, Landwolf, it's been the giant triangle, right? Giant triangle. It comes back, retests it, and does it. It's kind of funny because everyone's so close and it's a super strong community. You're like, really? Do you do TA? Yeah, man. It's funny. TA works when there's no manipulation. It's human emotions and stuff here and there. So that's pretty much what it looks like, friends. If you put it on a regular chart, this is what it looks like. Friends, I've seen this chart pattern so many times. Like I've seen it so many times. Don't use this, please, as an indication. Anything can happen, man. It's crypto. We've seen every combination of coin chart patterns happen, but the target's still the same. The triangle target itself is just a freaking 10x from here. Obviously, we're playing for 1 billion. We need the ribbiting thesis, friends. Always have a new one, the trumpening, but the ribbiting is the trumpening, pretty much, and we'll explain more about that later. So, it's just coincidence, right? Landwolf goes up on the same time spectrum as Roaring Kitty returning. Isn't that crazy? So, friends, look, you see some weird stuff here, right? Roaring Kitty is the catalyst to ignite everybody's meme frenzy. Do you see how the world keeps moving off fractals and things that occur in the past? Everyone wants to relive it. That's why, like, what was the most fun in 2021, friends? It was obviously the meme coin part. So you can tell everybody wants to relive the meme coin part. It just appears as something else. And that's what might happen right now. So we saw the GME short squeeze, right? Now, a few years later, the spirit of it's coming back. Now, the move isn't going to be as great because you don't nothing's as powerful as the first move, right? As you get to see by the chart. Remember, I just showed you the chart. I'll just bring it up now. You see GME, right? It's not as big. By the way, this is huge for a stock. It's funny that all of the news they're talking about, this thing is up 70%. I'm like, bro, come to crypto. You'll have 1,950% up for a week or a month in some of these coins. It's nuts. So now speaking about Roaring Kitty, friends. Roaring Kitty has returned and GME goes up 670%. Stock gets halted 9 times. Roaring Kitty, the short squeeze meme stock king. This is him. This is him. Legendary status. So why is he special? Well, friends, he's literally one of the only main characters they could not take out. He just walked out. He walked out for 2 years and comes back. So it's just special things are happening. It's reigniting stuff. Remember, friends, it's a vote against the system. That's what it is. People go like, oh, what's a meme coin? What's a meme coin? Bro, I'm here telling you, okay? No one wants to listen to me. I don't care, okay? I know I'm going to crush it. I know I can see everything happening. I don't care whether you agree with me or not, all right? The people, us, I'm a people, you're a people, we are sick of the existing system, okay? Some of us, when it literally just made cryptocurrency industry, all right, and within the cryptocurrency industry, some of the Wall Street greed is bleeding in with these high, fully diluted market caps and greed stuff, all right, which has happened over time, unfortunately. So we're just making meme coins. We're like, hey, let's build culture. We can't build technology. Let's build communities. Let's build culture. You see that? That's the most important part to think about. Now, in stock market world, GME and these AMC, right, these meme stocks, it is a fight against the system. However, ultimately, it is a losing fight because they are within the system. Example, right? They literally banned the sell button on GME. You couldn't buy it anymore. They literally banned it because they liquidated that stock fund who literally made a call to the White House, friends. I don't know. You guys remember, right? You will all hear. They made a call to the White House. The White House specifically called up the Robinhood guy and said, turn off the buy button. He literally said, turn it off, man. I'm doing a special favor. You're going to turn it off now. And they did. They did. You could not click buy anymore. You could only click sell. They stopped the buys because the game's rigged. Because they're meant to get liquidated. They let everything come back down. They have to pay instead of like, you know, like a $15 billion wipeout. It's only like $1 billion, you know what I mean? Because you get to get them out. Like it's cheated. But you're voting against the system, but you're within the system. Crypto is a whole new system. We built guardrails, friends. There's no turning off this meme coin if it goes up too high, is there? Or goes down too much. There is none of that. It's a wild, wild west. However, the reward and upside is amazing if we can get the communities right, if we can pick these things right. And that's ultimately what we're here for. And I believe we're going to see more of this. More of this is going to come, friends. Undoubtedly. All right, friends, you know me, man. I'm always like, I could be convicted, but, you know, friends, it's in investing. Strong convictions, loosely held. Yes, but with this one, this is a strong conviction, strongly held. When I can see this meme coin renaissance stuff happening, because it's a fight against human greed, really, when you think about it. And the bug eaters, of course, same thing. You know, so they always have a lust for power and everything else that comes with it. So we're seeing Donald Trump as a re-emergence as from the ribbiting. Right, there's also Donald Trump coins, friends. Donald Trump coin started moving up yesterday. And also, Tang have a Donald Trump coin called OMG, which I made a post about. I'll quickly mention it here, but I might need to make another video on it, friends. By the way, it's very, very small market cap, okay? 210K market cap. Maybe it's been swooping up by the time you see this. I don't know. It's a Donald Trump coin, okay? Just showing you. This is the Trump coin itself. GCR owns this coin. That's right, the real GCR. He bought $10 or $20 million of this coin. And then, as you can see, right, see these green parts up? Yeah, that's people realizing it was his wallet, and they've just come in, okay? So it's 350 million market cap. You see that? It's a Donald Trump fever. This was it's political themed stuff. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what's been happening. And then Tang have their own Orange Man good. But how early are you? There's no deck screener update. There's no pictures. There's none of these, like, there's no flashy images yet. I'm wondering if they did do that, right? Instead of 200, 300K market cap, maybe it goes to like 2 or 3 million. And maybe as the Trump coin and Donald Trump himself resurges in popularity as we get closer to the election, maybe this OMG pops up even more. Maybe you see it like a 5 or 10 million market cap. That's like 50 to 100x. Okay, or 20 million market cap. You don't know with these. You just don't know. Okay, it's crazy, man. Well, just people do political stuff. It's because it's nuts. It's like, okay, well, you're not going to be this excited. Next year is going to be moving on to something else. But yeah, people don't care. They don't care. They're like, I want to vote, and I want to vote now. I want to punt now. I want to play now. So that's, you know, we're just reading the crowd. And yeah, my thesis for that, friends, is called the Trumpening. So I just call it the Trumpening just to put the word Trump in it, but it's just ribbiting. It's part of it's a ribbiting thesis as well. When you have a resurgence out here, you have this Trump fever. So yes. And also, friends, speaking political, Uncle Joey Biden blocked a Chinese-backed crypto firm, a mining farm, from owning land near the Wyoming nuclear base. Now, everyone who's in UFO, friends, you're probably wondering, like, who cares about the nuclear stuff? Like, what? Like, isn't that like, you know, surely you should be able to watch them. What can they possibly steal from there? They already know how to make nukes. Yeah, friends, that's because if you're watching my UFO videos, all right, it's not actually nuclear. I don't know if you guys know this, so you probably don't, but you know the nuclear national security threat weapons stuff? Yeah. They put UFO tech in the same arm label as nuclear weapons. You see, because technically they are weapons of mass destruction. They are that technically. If you can figure out how to shoot a laser and then you have anti-gravity and no missile can penetrate you, you can just go into any city and just blast it out. Okay, so it's a race against time, pretty much between China, Russia, America. And no one wants to let the other guy know that they're working on it, but they all know they're working on it. Okay, because they know what's possible. So when you see nuclear and stuff like that, that's pretty much what it comes down to. So they don't want anybody looking or talking to people or leaking stuff. It's about anything to do with UFO tech. And remember, friends, I know you're like, oh, UFO. No, it's not just that. There's different ways about how they make lasers and weapons. There's a lot of these other complex stuff that goes up. There's obviously a peanut brain like us, friends. We're gambling on the internet. That's our claim to fame for this lifetime, by the way. Just gambling on the internet, by the way. Trying to like beat the system within the system. Okay, so that's pretty much what it comes down to. And that's also interesting that they took it so seriously, right? A crypto mining farm. Because they don't want to take any chances, friends, because there's always, they're just so scared, they're so paranoid. I can't say them anymore. The Kia, friends, I'm going to start, after, I can't say their names anymore, okay? The Kia, I'm going to write it down here. Kia, you see that? Kia, I'm not going to write them. And also the Phoebe, can you see? Okay, the Phoebe and the Kia, all right? They're always watching. It's awesome. So I hope they can watch our green candles come. See, friends, we're not a threat to them, just to let you know. That's the funny part. Everyone thinks, oh, cryptos, a fight against this. We are, but bro, friends, you wanna see what they don't let out be released into the world? Okay, go look up 0 Point Energy. Okay, just go look that up. Go look what happened to the director of all the movies and the people who were making it and how they get mysterious sudden bouts of cancer, or they just get, suicided with a shotgun bullet to the back of the head, or they jump off a cliff, they get pushed out. Anyone, of course. All these mysterious suicides. By the way, not just one person. It happened to like 300 scientists by now, pretty much. Like so many people around the world. What's 0 Point Energy, friends? Pretty much finding a way to get energy without oil. You don't need the electricity or the oil companies. You can find it with your own. Friends, every time I speak about something, every time I mention this, someone in my Telegram says, hey, look at this article. And I'm like, oh, yeah. See, friends, everyone knows. But just to let you know, they're the actual things you can't talk about. Crypto and Bitcoin and how does the money system work? Friends, that's not the actual dangerous part. They have a grip on us at the end of the day. Because with the money system, they can always just ban it with everyone else. They can just tell everyone in the news, oh, let's ban crypto, and we know they can put the cat jumps out of the hat, they can put it back in. Okay. However, with 0 Point Energy, they can't, because what is it? It's basically a formula, of how to get a large amount of energy without oil, using electricity or just water, whatever it is, or running your house. Fences. One guy basically got disappeared. I think they made him. I forgot they did. I think they gave him like a brain cancer or something. He was literally powering his whole house from a 1 liter box of water. He found out how to do it. I think it was years ago. I forgot exactly what happened to him. Yeah. The article gets deleted from the newspaper and everything else out. That's the real stuff, friends. I know crypto's a fight against the system. That's why but you don't have to ever feel scared, friends. That's how you know we're going to win. Because that's how you know crypto's going up. Because we can recruit one bug eater at a time into the crypto system to just let us coexist and let our bags pump. We can. However, you can't reason with them when it comes to the oil companies and their trillions of dollars of power, and when it comes to 0 Point Energy. So you can look it up on the internet, friends, all these other things. It's funny, there's always these scientist nerds that they pay. They go, oh, you can't do it. And okay, why are 300 guys mysteriously disappearing whenever they come and say, hey, I've found the formula how to do it? That's the stuff that's been going on, okay? Obviously, I have to use a lot of code terms, friends, for obvious reasons. Now, the Swiss bank UBS, the largest Switzerland bank, discloses it holds Roca Negra's Bitcoin spot ETF. That's beautiful. Now you have a future buyer of the Ethereum ETF. So shout out to everybody out there in Switzerland. Okay, we love your knives and we love your cheese. We love everything else there too. They're always forward thinking, smaller country, easy to move, very, very pro Bitcoin, going to be probably very pro Ethereum, which is what we've been waiting for as well. So today, friends, we've seen the roaring kitty phenomena. But have you seen this other phenomena, friends? So it's all related, okay? It's all related. Yes, friends, because we're here 18 hours a day. You're watching me. We're very, very sharp elbows. You're wondering, what is going on? Well, friends, we've gone through the thesis, pretty much. No more bugs. That's the thesis. No more bugs. Okay, I started it. So if you hear it out there, no more bugs. No more bugs. So it's literally, it's the ribbiting. It's the trumpening. It's all of these. It's a meme coin awakening. It's the awakening of our mindset. And it's kind of funny when people hear it. They're like, more like you just want us to buy your bags. Okay, yeah, dude. Do you know how the stock market works? Yeah, it's kind of like, hey, hey, you own a part of my company. Please buy my stock. That's what it is. You're telling people, yes, I'm a McDonald's shareholder. You own a part of the company. You can't change a menu. You can't change a store. You can't tell them to use the proper hand soap because it stinks like shit. Okay, you can't tell them to do any of that at all. You can't change how the drive-through works. You can't change the system at all. Nothing. What can you do? Okay, you get something where people think it has power and you can just dump it on someone else in the future. Okay, welcome to literally meme coins in crypto. Okay, that's pretty much it. So it's all the same game, friends. Now this is, just look at this, friends. Look, have you ever seen anything like this, by the way? Look at these Tang gang coins, DickWifButt. No. Going up to the right. Pineapple pen, pineapple, pen, pineapple, pen, pineapple, PPAP. Look at that. Up to the right. And then PEAR, Rick Ross PEAR. Friends, if you're out there, I know what you're all thinking, and I was thinking this too. When Too Spooky made DickWifButt, friends, it was very successful. But we got scared when we started seeing more coins. I know some of you are typing it because I was feeling that too, right? So this is actually the dump. So we were going up here, and what happened in a single day, DickWifButt dumped 50%. You see that? 50% drop. So what actually happened was DickWifButt launches and we all jump in and everyone's like, yay, DickWifButt's fun. It's a great meme. It's sticky, right? We get in. And then what ends up happening is they launch PEAR, Rick Ross PEAR. And then straight away, and then what we saw instantly was DickWifButt drops 50%. Because what happens is you're getting short-term impulsive people. They go buy the new one, all right? And so a lot of people, their hearts were racing. I know a lot of you out there watching, you're like, oh my gosh, because you thought they're just going to keep minting new coins and abandoning them. But no. What they do in Tang Gang is everything gets bonded. By the way, the rest of the PulseChain community is doing it too. You know how forward thinking this is, by the way? You know they don't do this in Ethereum because there's too many separated communities. They're all fighting for each other. Well, with Tang Gang, they have one umbrella. It's literally an orange tree, all the branches. Everything is liquidity bonded. All right. Now, you can't just keep making infinite value because it does get diluted. However, everything is liquidity bonded, but it's the same theme of coins. It's the same theme. It's almost like, imagine there were like 5 politician coins and they're all liquidity bonded, right? So that's what we're pretty much getting at. Okay. So that's what ended up happening. What ended up happening was DickWifButt drops 50%. Everyone's like, oh crap, we thought we were going to get abandoned. No. Everything is under the wing. And it's crazy, right? Because people want to keep buying more memes. They want to always be early. They want to participate in these. And that's what they're providing them a chance to do that. There's different levels of that, right? So obviously, you can't just go buy all the smallest ones because not all of them are sticky, friends. Because look, trust me, I thought, okay, Pepe at 1 billion, who's going to buy that? They did. Now, then it hit 4 billion. You understand? They bought that Pepe, the 10th Pepe iteration, instead of buying all the other copycats. So once something has a network effect, once it can reach critical mass, there's no going back. People see imitations as bad things. Like example, imagine you try to make another Bitcoin clone here. You call it like Bitcoin super version. You know, no one's going to touch it because like, the Bitcoin name is sticking in our mind. You see what I mean? So that's what's been happening with Tang Gang, friends. And all these opportunities are available on PulseChain and they're ahead of the game. And trust me, there are other coins out there. Trust me, there's many other things in PulseChain. It's nice to see all these coins actually pumping. Where this going to head? I don't know, friends. I don't know. Just look, this is the thing with Tang Gang coins, man. They don't do the whole bust part. They don't bust. They don't, in terms of, they don't drop 80 to 90% and then go sideways for 6 months. Look at this chart. Okay, look at this. Now, this drop was 80%. And look what it starts doing. Have you seen anything like this, friends? It just starts rolling up. And look at this. It goes parabolic up here. You think, okay, now you've topped out. You drop 55%. Nah, starts going up. So it just means it's finding a higher floor price. Obviously, friends, yes, obviously I'm a big contributor because I like them. I like this stuff, man. It's fair. Look, by the way, it's 8.2 million market cap, man. They're still DickWifButt. By the way, all these other ones are cheap, friends. All of them are cheap. Like Peach, for example. Peach recently launched. By the way, this is a regular chart, not a log chart. You see, isn't that crazy? It changed to the market cap. Peach is at 1.4 million. Yeah, I think they can hit 25 one day. You can also see all of them, friends. You can look at PEAR. So friends, when you look at something, I'll type in PEAR and then WPLS, you could see any of the ratios and stuff forming. It's the same thing, man. By the way, if you want to look at these, try to look at the full history because I remember talking about this from before. See, you always look at the age, friends. This is 1 month, 16 days. You can have a look at it. This is PEAR, Rick Ross PEAR. This is the one launched. You see that? This was people just dumping. They don't understand it. It starts coming back. You see, something's going on, isn't it? And also, don't forget the pineapple pen, pineapple pen, PPAP, friends, as well. By the way, see, this was launched ages ago, 9th of April. You see, Tang had coins. That's why we made the Tang spreadsheet, friends. You can just look it up, find my video, Tang spreadsheet. That's why they have coins just sitting there that just weren't paying attention. But just because it takes time, because people didn't know, are they just pump and dumps? Did people just take $1,000 from here to go rinse $1,000 somewhere else? So that's something we just have to learn over time, okay? That's why PulseChain is ultimately undervalued, because you have Hexy Bastard, your Solid X coins, the influencer coins over there. You got Alex Magic Beard, you got Dip Catchers Gophers, you have Tang Gang. You have all these things popping up, okay? It's fantastic to see. Obviously, PDI, Teddy Bear, Tropa, that ecosystem, all of these things appearing. Friends, it's like giving everybody a meme coin universe, right? Remember, everything's a meme at the end of the day, friends. Even store of value is a meme. What's a meme? Just an idea in your head? Yes, Bitcoin store of value. But as you get more cycles, as you prove yourself, you're no longer a meme anymore. You're a thing. That's why your volatility drops. So everything has to start as a meme, right? Bitcoin started as a meme. Now they don't call it a meme. That's why it's controversy, right? People in PDI don't believe PDI is a meme. I go, well, yeah, of course it's a meme. You're saying it's going to $1. Okay. If it hits $1 and it stays around there and the volatility drops, okay, it's no longer a meme. It's a stable coin, right? Okay, but that's our mindset we're looking forward to. Ultimately, still bullish, still strong. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.